Hello and welcome back. We are going to start building smelters. So this is going to be the iron smelter. And I want to go with a 12 beacon design. Let's start by putting down one of these, just to get a feel for what's going on. We're going to load it up with productivity modules, then beacon it. Pack the beacons in as tight as possible, and it's going to need a couple of chests. So let's get a stack inserter to fill it, and we're going to use a filter inserter to empty it. We're going to put the filter inserter on a circuit. Okay, so a passive provider and a, wrong way around. Provider, requester. The requester is going to request, in this case, iron ore, 2 stacks. There we are. And then we need to finish off the beacon cage at the bottom. Great. Then the whole thing will need powering up. I think it's going to need 1 power pole per unit, probably. So let's put that there. Okay. I'm just wondering how well that does connect below. And it does connect above. And this power pole is responsible for this row. So there would be a corresponding one there. Okay, does that power the whole unit? It doesn't. But normally there would be a second one of these. Where would it be? Would it be there? Oh well, let's copy this and put down a second one. Right. So let's put that down there. Awesome. What I'm going to do now is prune this back. So get rid of this. There is method in my madness. This has all the power poles needed. Okay, so let's grab that. That is a single unit. That is 2 units. Okay, and I am going to link up the filter inserters with a green wire and set them to set filters. There we are. Okay, now let's blueprint that. Put it down there. I just want to check that the wires all connect. So there's no wire connecting that to that. Let's do the blueprint again. There, yeah, that's added in the wire. Right, so that's basically our design. Let's nuke that. Wonderful. I'm in my crazy building suit. So the other thing we need to do is train unloading and loading. Now the first 2 of these are locomotives. So if we had unload, and then load, and we'll put in, for the unloads we need provider chests, and for the loads we need requester chests. Let's set the request to iron plates 4K. So that should be enough to fill up one train carriage. And we have 2 of them. So the smelting happens at quite a slow rate. From testing in Sandbox, you can't quite keep the smelting going with a single chest, but you can keep it going with 2. I may want to add a 3rd chest at some point, but I kind of want to do this with the smallest possible, so that there's the least items live in the game. Right, sorry, I'm drinking a cup of tea, which is what the noises are in the background probably. Let's make a new blueprint of that. Oh, this is going to be one of those annoying ones. Okay, let's take that much then and see if that plops down. Yeah. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the carriages behind are, I haven't decided if it's 1 or 2 locomotives. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and I don't know if I'm going to put 1 or 2 locomotives behind this. Is that how I want to do it? I don't think it is. So I want the bots to be spread out. Having said that, at the moment they're doing equal numbers of pickups and drop-offs because it's a 1-to-1 ratio on the plates. I think let's take that and center it. Okay. It's very annoying, the rails snapping like this. Okay, let's take this again and get rid of the rail. It has to have an icon. Okay. I thought I'd... Let's go back here, remove the rail. Okay, then let's change this to filter out inserters, chest, chest. All right. So I can always come back in future and add in extra load and unload chests if this doesn't work well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, then these are the roboports, and I want the roboports to be reasonably well centered. And I'm not sure these are. Let's take them all away. Okay, so that covers the back of the final carriage. That covers the front of the first carriage. And of course there's an off by 1 tile there. So this is roughly what we're working with. We could extend this out to cover the first locomotive and the trailing locomotive. There. Okay. Right. So that's our drones. Then let's do the same the other side. Good. Now, I just want to double check that we still have the request set. Yeah, 4K. So then let's take our smelter. So this is 2 smelters, and that is roughly centered. However, I want to fit as many in as fit. That's on red, yeah. So that would mean lining up a chest right on the end of logistics. So that there. And then let's just walk down. Does this one fit there? It does. Okay, do we have the wire connected all the way along? We do. And I'm out of beacons and speed modules in my inventory. Okay, I think we can cancel that. Beacons. Grab these, I can always put them back again later. We've probably forgotten something else, but anyway, there we are. So that is the first row, which I think is a good start. Okay. So how much more can we fit in? Let's take a... Whoops. I think I just killed a blueprint that I needed. Oh well, never mind. Right, let's grab that. Put that down. Okay, then can we squeeze a third row? Because what we need is for these chests, yes, these chests are just one tile into logistics. So that's great. All right, let's go back and see what else we've got in the train. See how much of this we can build. Right, so it's beacons I'm out of. Let's have a look at the map, see how we're doing for beacons. So where's my beacon machine? You're probably shouting at me now, pointing at it. Here, the one that's working. So this machine is producing them now and again. I think we can probably improve this machine by putting speed modules and giving it a stack inserter. Okay, let's head back to the main base and pick up more supplies. So this is iron packs, and I want to add base. Right, let's look back on the map because I do have a train stop for this, but maybe I forgot to name it. Oh, yeah, it is. It's named something crazy. Base construction. Plus base construction until inventory full, which is a bit unlikely. Let's drive back. So we will have a go at speeding up beacon production while this train starts to fill up with supplies that are being made while we've been away. we're driving along the ore backbone at the moment. We then nip down to 2 lanes onto the border wall rail. Then this is the current southern border, which is really the midline. So everything below here is wild, but will at some point be claimed. This is our solar farm area with some iron mining. And then here we are into the main base. Wow, that iron post is completely out now. I will rip that up in between episodes. Great. So here we are. There is no possibility that this is going to fill, so we can go off and build. Okay, so it's the beacon machine that needs some love. And first thing, let's give this stack inserters. Okay. So that's now picking up as fast as. Fill it with speed mods. How are we doing? Okay, this is now gapping out. So oh, I don't actually have any belt on me. Right, let's trash those undergrounds. And I'm just a couple of steps away from belt, aren't I? Okay, let's do it with blue. I know that's overkill, but we can do it with sensible belts later. I've got a feeling we're going to be continually upgrading this anyway. Okay. Now, what's the... I really want to get another inserter on this. But this long-handed inserter is kind of in the way. Okay, what is this being used for? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Right. Well, since I'm putting in blue, let's use blue. It really doesn't like pulling off that belt, does it? Okay, we have 2 things coming in here, reds and greens. I think we might be able to improve this by telling it which it's going to be pulling. So this is going to be filtered on green, and this is going to be filtered on red. So now they can't get confused. Okay, is this building at good speed now? It is. Right, can we improve this? We can probably add beacons, because that seems to be basically what happens, isn't it? You speed things up by adding beacons. Put one of those there. Where else can we add beacons? We could put one there, and that's kind of handy because we're also needing to build lots and lots of these guys. Okay, so let's put in a... Right, so the beacon can't... That's the gap we need. So we can then fit in a beacon there. We can't fit one in there. But this at least hits our all of our machines we need. Right, let's grab the next one that's made. And the next one that's made. Okay, how are we doing now? Okay, we can probably put a beacon up there as well. This is not pretty, but it gets the job done, doesn't it? Wonderful. So this is now building beacons at a crafting speed of plus 350% of 5.6 something. That should up our rate of production. Right, let's head over here. Now, what do we have? We've got some speed modules, some production. We are nearly full of beacons. That's pretty good. All right. Let's grab a bunch of beacons so that they're in my inventory. Okay, and let's look at production. So 10 minutes, production of beacons. Where are they? Oh look, we've managed to increase that quite substantially, which is good. Ah, we have some damage. All right, let's head back. So there are obviously some more biter bases hidden away. I think what I'm going to do is start putting down radars, and that should help find them if they exist. I may also call over the boom train. In fact, I can do that now. So, which is the train I want to call? That has 2 on. This is the one. All right, so let's add iron packs. These are quite expensive kills because they're taking out things with modules in. Obviously haven't cleared this area quite as effectively as I thought I had. We may have to go on a killing spree. Okay, so past the first intersection, into the second. Oh, it's a BMR splitter. Is that it? Yep, I think it is. Right, I don't have any requester chests. Oh, there's another one in there. Right, let's put down a radar. Right, so I'm out of these chests. Good, I'm nearly out of red chests. Let's grab lots more beacons. Okay, and more beacons. Wow, this is really chewing through beacons. Is this everything built? Yes, I think it is. Now, let's double check. So this doesn't touch the drone ports, nor does this. So the drone ports are on a separate, will need powering separately. That's fine for now. Right, I want to run a green wire between the rows. So there, to there, to there. Brilliant. So now they're all connected. Okay, let's put some more. Where are these coming from? Right, legs. Legs time. Okay, that's the end of that. Do we have others? Yep. Okay, have a run around, quickly check. Okay, well, I almost certainly haven't got them all because, you know, that's the way of things, isn't it? There's one other patch I want to check up here. No. Oh. I know that's a bit profligate killing all those worms with a nuke, but meh. Okay. Upset drone. Well, that was an interlude. So, this is basically a single half of this build. So let's take a blueprint of the whole thing. And drop it down on the other side. Oops. Okay, so I kind of want this to also fit within the logistics range, which means getting it lined up pretty well. think that's it. But let's put it down and check. I can always rip it up again. Nope, that's a square too far down. Right, pull it up. More of them. Okay, where are they coming from? So I've just fired off some random shots. Take that out. Have they found anything? No, of course not. Okay. I could cheat and use the "where are they coming from" command, but I don't particularly want to do that. See if we can get them in range by just trundling up here. Okay. So they're aiming at something. Not very helpful. That was a worm. Okay, another worm. And a worm. More worms. Quite a lot of worms. What I'm wanting it to do is find a base. Ah, there's a base. I guess they'll be incoming in a minute. Okay. Jump out. There should be some nasties heading our way in a minute because I shot them. Ah, here they are. Great. All the legs. So it was somewhere over here, I think. Yeah. Okay, that's gone. Are there any others? Okay. This is not quite what I had in mind for this episode. What should we do? We'll nuke it. Okay. So I'm wondering if I should do another round of artillery range. Anyway, let's head back. Right, let's run back. I'm sure I have not got them all. Okay, back to where we were building. And between episodes, I will run through bombarding a lot more. Right, where were we before that interlude? Here. So, what I want is this to line up basically with that. So the best way to do this, I think, is to line it up and then walk away. Like that. So that's correctly on that edge. And that's just on that edge. Brilliant. Okay. So I need everything really. Run over here, we need more smelters. We're going to need more inserters, boxes. So grab some more of those. Okay, then how are we doing for boxes? We have some boxes in our inventory, which makes me think we've placed all the boxes, but I will check. Grab all of those. I guess I could bring the train in now to the pick-up drop-off, but we'll get around to that in a minute. Wow, already out of beacons. I'm wondering if I maybe put too few beacons in this. Right. Goodness me. Okay, and I need productivity modules, beacons, and small power poles, medium power poles, sorry. Let's head over here. Right. We have no more beacons. I do have these though. We have these guys. Let's grab 100 of those. Fill up on that. I think I'm done with smelters. Down here. Good. Okay. So just lots and lots and lots of beacons now, and the speed modules to go with them. Then that is basically it for now. The next part to this is setting up the smarts. So what I want is for this to be smelting until it's filled up the chest. Then I want it to cut off until it falls below having enough material to fill up one train, and then I want it to turn back on. So I want an SR latch which is going between 2 trains of material and 0 trains of material. So we will set that up next time. I'm going to put the entire build on the latch so that the whole build turns on and off. I also need to wire up the filter inserters to a clock. That needs to tick at 75 ticks because that's the magic number. And then the iron smelter will be done. Then it should be a case of copy pasting that over to copper and changing the iron requests and the iron clock to a copper request and copper clock, and that should be copper done. Then we can set up some mining, and then we have started to build our volume materials bus. Okay, so until next time, I hope you're enjoying this. The pace should start picking up now a bit. See you again soon. Bye.